Hey guys, my name is David. Today's little short video is just on building habits and breaking old habits or addictions. So let's start with building habits. What are habits you like to build? First one I look at and take on pretty seriously is getting up early in the morning. To build that habit, you only need to start with maybe 10 to 15 minutes of getting up earlier, and that generally will give you more time and momentum to kickstart your day there. Other habits, obviously I want to stay away actually from dieting and that. I think there's already too much information out there already. But with dieting, it's drinking more water. I think for myself, I've only taken that more seriously only the last year or so, and that's been a huge benefit for myself. So there's that one there too. Building other habits around routine. So getting into routine and having your own time or me time is another big thing too. So have your own time scheduled in your schedule and make sure no one stuffs you about with that time. So that's your time. I like to write down my workout and it's blocked in and nothing goes in that time. That's all for me. And that doesn't have to just be a workout. It can be anything else from reading, journaling, or whatever stuff you have to do for yourself. And routines and all that, obviously building comes down to discipline, which is a word that just gets thrown around way too much. But discipline to me just means self-love and having that time for yourself to give that daily dose every day to get that bit of a momentum for your lifestyle, your goals, or if you're working towards something, or even just being more content with yourself. So that's pretty much it with building habits. We're going to the opposite side now, which is the breaking habits or addictions. So breaking habits, probably the first one is going to go straight to food, which is snacking. To break out of that habit, I find intermittent fasting is a powerful tool, powerful schedule to stick to, and it's got nothing to do with a diet. It's all a lifestyle choice of just sticking to a time you're going to start eating and when you're going to finish eating. So you can try that. I use the app Zero, absolutely love it. I get everyone else onto it too. So that's pretty easy and very straightforward there. Breaking other habits, what's other ones are sleeping in. Obviously we know the snooze button for that one. Try and break out of that habit. So each time you press the button and you say no to getting up, you're just obviously taking a few steps back, and that's how you're starting your day. So you want to set the tone the right way to start of the day and break out of that habit by just have maybe one alarm on. Don't have 3, 4 on, and pressing snooze for each one. Try and get up before the alarm is a very awesome one. I try and do, and it does work. So that's another one there. How about like even kickstarting or getting into a routine? So if you're not into a routine, maybe you need to sit down and structure out your whole week. So on a Sunday, if you want to look from Monday to the next week, up to Saturday or Sunday, look at your time. So what are you doing in the morning? It doesn't have to be each hour of the day. You can just be into blocks, blocks for each day. So you obviously got the morning, midday, then obviously the evening and nighttime. Structure it out. So get out of the habit of not being in routine and just being all over the place. Something that just happened, obviously where we are now, we've gone back into lockdown, and I knew I had to flip my routine upside down. I had to change so many things, so I'm still sticking to what I want to stick to, what works for me, which is my goals and that. And it's completely different to when I was working and driving out and being out there the whole time. I no longer do that. I'm completely stuck in the same position, but I can still use the most of that, which I am, and getting a lot out of it by being in a sort of routine that helps me in that area. So hope that helps you out. There's building habits, breaking habits. I think it's all one and the same, especially if you start off with, you want to write down 2 or 3 habits that you want to build. You're going to have to see which habits you actually have to break and completely eliminate from your life in general. So that's it from me, and I'll see you in the next one.